afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. So most of the speakers, a lot of great stories we heard today morning, since morning, and all these stories were mostly about the people themselves, the achievements. Can we have this, please? Can you work like this? Thank you. So it was achievement of individuals, and of course great stories. I also learned a lot. But what I am going to talk is not actually my story. I am a police officer, as it has been mentioned. I work as Transport Commissioner of Odisha. I worked a lot for road safety. As a police officer, I have detected good cases, but today I am not going to talk about my work. This is the work of 4,200 volunteers of an organization where I am also a volunteer. So I am basically representing them. It's not my work, but it's work of a group of people who worked very hard. And it actually goes with your idea, the idea of your theme of your TEDx, the idea that travels. So people say that evil spreads very fast, but next, what I have experienced, particularly during the COVID period, the idea of goodness spreads faster. I have some stories to tell, some incidents which I have personally experienced, and I have been part of that journey. I'm sure most of you will be liking it. Next. Yeah, I'll start with a story from Chennai. During COVID period when we were working, can I have that control please? I can change the slides. When we were working as a group, helping people in different things, ration, medicines, passes, various things. That time we got a message from Chennai. One of our volunteers told us that a child, Ismail, he was 2.5 or 3.5 years old that time. He was suffering from epileptic seizures. The problem was that the medicine, Sabril, it is imported medicine, and because all the flights were closed, so the stocks were drying up. So we got a message, and there was no way we could help. So I posted a tweet actually. Yeah, you can see the tweet there. A 2-year-old boy in Chennai is suffering from severe epileptic seizures. Urgent need of medicine Sabril. The medicine is important and not available at the moment. I request if someone can intimate about its availability anywhere in India. And a lot of people started, the idea of goodness as we talk, a lot of people started responding. But the best one was this. Yeah. One person from Bangalore, he writes, sorry. Sir, I have few with me. I can easily share 2 strips using the same for my daughter and have sufficient to last for 3 months. Can you believe somebody sparing medicines of his daughter for somebody else? Now, the problem was that how to make it reach. Then we spoke to Bangalore police. Bhima Shankar was the DCP there. And he sent a team of police constables to his house 1:30 in the night. He gave medicines. We found a bikers club in Bangalore. Those people drove all the way, 3-4 boys, and they reached Chennai from Bangalore, and the medicine was delivered 2:30 next day in the afternoon. So that is how I'm just telling them how the idea of business spreads. See, my job was only to put 1 or 2 tweets and coordinate here and there, and there were a group of volunteers who were doing it. But it was a combined effort. For that child, I have not seen, of course, the child till today. That picture was only a kind of representative picture. But this is how it worked. But this did not end here. Because many people started tagging us that our child also needs the same medicine. We are not finding the medicine, what to do. Because people saw a hope that something can be worked out. So what happened after that? Yeah. So this is the final update of that case. After 2 strips from medicine from Bangalore and 4 from Nagarkoil, delivered to baby Ismail in Chennai, his family has thanked everybody involved. So this was the end of that particular episode. But then many people started tagging us, and our group of volunteers, they kind of made an Excel actually, because different children require different medicine depending on their severity of the issue. Somebody needed 1 tablet a day, somebody needed 3 tablets a day, something like that. So we made an Excel. we started getting medicines from different places, and then it was dispatched to many places, and about 90 children could get benefit out of this whole exercise. And trust me, about more than 1,000 people were involved in the entire exercise. That's how the idea of goodness spread. That's what I want to tell you here. Now, after that, if you can see, yes, the next is that, then I made an appeal actually, if you can see here, because these flights from Vande Bharat scheme, if you remember, special flights were flown from various parts of the world to India to bring NRIs. On those flights, we requested the NRIs coming to India that if they can bring medicine, because medicine is not available in India and we do not know exactly how long this lockdown is going to last. So after that, we got, as you can see here, 500 tablets from Dhaka, 100 from Holland, 180 from various countries, more on the way. And we actually could help a lot of people. The entire group, the entire thing is very satisfying, let me tell you, very fulfilling experience. One thing which I want to add here is that when we were talking to all those NRIs on WhatsApp, we told everybody that our volunteers will be picking from the airports, because people were coming to Calcutta, somebody landing in Bombay, somebody landing in Chennai airport, all the international airports. So we told them we will be picking from the airports and we will be paying for it also, because we are a volunteers group, we do not have our own money, but we thought we will take the medicine, pay the money, and we will take the money from the family there, something like that. None of the persons, nobody took a single pipe. सबने बोला सब बच्चों के दवाई लेके जा रहे हैं, क्या आपसे पैसा लेंगे, किसी से नहीं लिया, एक भी आदमी ने पैसा नहीं लिया. And that really fulfilled our heart. It was a lot of fulfilling experience and very warm experience actually. One more story I'll tell you here. One lady from Manipur, I spoke to her last night also, Deveshwari. She was supposed to travel from Manipur to Gurgaon because her sister was admitted there for bone marrow transplant. Now, as a sibling, she could only give the bone marrow, that was the thing. And she was about to fly and lockdown happened. Now, there is no flight from Manipur to, there was no flight operating from Manipur to Delhi. And she was in stuck what to do because the sister was in danger there. So we spoke to her, got in touch through Twitter. She said if a flight can be kind of allowed, but of course the government did not allow. If we tried for that also, it didn't work. Then it was planned that she will be traveling from Manipur to Delhi by road. It's a difficult journey. Manipur to Delhi generally nobody travels by road. So she was in a very difficult situation. How would I travel? How itna lamba journey hai? Kaise jayenge? We have never traveled so far in such a long journey. And then we started working out with various people how we can do it more comfortable and somehow we can manage that. And trust me, so many people started approaching us. That lady made halt at Guwahati, then Gorakhpur, then Agra, then Gurgaon. 4 days it took. She reached. Everywhere the arrangement was made by people, somewhere by this NDRF, National Disaster Response Force, because DG NDRF, Mr. Satya Pradhan, he is Chief of Narcotics Control Bureau now. He also contacted, he said, our force will take care of her stay and everything. Everywhere the battalion, in every battalion they made the arrangement. There were people to receive them, there were people to give them food, and there were people to give them gifts also for the sister there. And finally, she reached there. She reached Gurgaon. The operation was successful. And last year, this was 2-3 years ago, last year she sent me the picture of her sister. She is now fit and fine. In fact, last night I spoke to both of them. And she was cutting a cake. She sent me a picture. My sister is now absolutely fine and fit. Now, how it started, how the journey started. It started with a tweet actually. Some of you might have heard about this story, camel milk story. One lady from Mumbai, she posted a tweet. It was 4th April 2020, and somebody tagged me with that tweet on 6th April 2020. This was the tweet. She has an autistic child, and the child can only have camel milk. He can't have anything else, only camel milk. and they used to get camel milk from Rajasthan, Jodhpur. And all the vehicles, the trains, the buses, everything stopped, flights, everything stopped. So they had no way to get camel milk, fresh camel milk. So this was the tweet, and somebody tagged me with that. That's how I came to know. I spoke to that lady, she was crying actually. She said, I have milk, camel milk left only for 4 days. And after that, I don't know how my child will survive. Then I come from Rajasthan originally. I spoke to people in Rajasthan, police officers, railway officers, and you will be happy to know, a train was coming from Ludhiana to Mumbai. It was a parcel train, that's goods train, non-stop goods train, from Ludhiana to Mumbai. We requested the railways made a special halt at Falna railway station. The train was picked up, it went to VT station, VT or some station in Mumbai. From there, police people picked up and they delivered at their home. Very heartwarming experience. But after this, what happened after this? When people saw that this person is helping others, many people started tagging me for Russian. You know, this lockdown, first lockdown was very sudden. So people got stuck. In fact, I remember we kind of helped 3-4 families to bring dead bodies also. Because somebody died in Chennai, somebody died in Coimbatore somewhere, and now how they get the dead body. Kendrapada was the house and we got the dead body here. Many people started tagging me for different kind of requests. But more important was that many people started asking me, can they also help? They say that if you are helping and we want to help, can we do something for you? And that's how this idea of India Cares was born. And then one of my friend and staff member actually, Manipur, she gave an idea. The name was given by her, India Cares. Then we have a team, Manas and his team, they made this logo. If you can see the logo on the right hand corner, they made the logo. Somebody gave I am not a technical person, I am simple BA. So somebody made they created some kind of Google form and all these things. The things started moving, things started rolling. And within no time, 4,200 people enrolled. We have presence all over India. Every state we have volunteers. In fact, we have volunteers across the globe, I can say, in Europe, in America, in Southeast Asia. There are people there, and you just put a tweet there, and people come forward that, yes, sir, hum kar denge, aap batao kya karna hai. Every week. Such a beautiful journey. Like, I can tell you that of late I have not been able to devote much time, but then there are volunteers like Sabita Chanda, she is our main volunteer now. She is from Assam. One is Naman is in Ahmedabad, Pulkit is in Gurgaon. Namisha is from Odisha, but she stays in Delhi. Ritu Dagar from Delhi. So many people, different places. And most interesting thing, you will be happy to know, most of us we have never met. हम 3 साल से काम कर रहे हैं साथ में. एक दूसरे से मुलाकात कभी नहीं हुआ. We have seen each other on web calls, but never met, most of us. And still we work like a family. And they are taking care of so many things, even today. Even when the pandemic is gone, it is still working. This story may be again very interesting story. I'll tell you. This boy, his family is from Bihar. They were staying in Delhi. The family has father and mother. The parents, they had gone to Bihar, leaving the children behind. But then the lockdown struck, and they got stuck in Bihar. And this child and his other siblings, they were in Delhi. So the house owner, he threw them out. After 1 or 2 months, he says, no rent, so you go out. I need this room. This boy was staying in a park. Can you believe he stayed for 20 days in a park with dogs? Dogs around him, was sleeping there, were staying there, there's no other way we would go. Then one lady saw him and she started feeding him. Another lady, she posted a tweet. And we came to know with that tweet that this boy is stuck there in Delhi, some park in Delhi, Rohini or somewhere. And of course then our volunteers started working. Somebody reached out to him. We found his parents in Bihar, spoke to them. They said, we want to go back, I don't know how to go. Then we got a ticket arranged for him. And then RPF supported us, of course, because I am in police, so a lot of people I know in forces, RPF supported us. Then SSB people picked him from Delhi railway station, the family. And you can see the last picture. You can see the last picture, the boy and his parents. They went there. It was a very emotional thing. I'm telling you, three constables who went there with the child, all three cried. All three cried looking at this reunion. I have hundreds of such stories. We just picked up a few. I picked up the stories where the work was done by multiple people, collaborative effort, not individual efforts. Just to go with your theme, I picked up those stories only, but there are hundreds of such stories. Every story is equally heartwarming actually. In these two stories, we worked in America also. One lady got stuck in America and she wanted some medicine and she wanted to come to India. There was no possibility. Then we got some prescription. You know, in US, it's very difficult to get a prescription from the doctor. That was also arranged by somebody. Then some medicine coming from US or somewhere got stuck in customs. Nobody was listening. Our team got released in from customs. So people were posting such tweets after that. Now, COVID is gone and most of us, we started working in our own professional lives. I was free during the COVID period because that time I was MD of a bus corporation. I was CMD of OSRTC. So buses were not operating, so I was relatively free. But after the COVID, of course, most of us started working as our professional career, we started working again. But then what to do, because so many people were still calling us and asking us, can we do something more? So this idea of promise banking, this is one idea which I want to share with all of you. Maybe you will also be interested and maybe you can spread the word. Now what is promise bank? It's kind of, to make it very simple, it's kind of, this Zomato and Swiggy, or say Uber and Ola. They give you platform. Ola, they don't have their own cars. किसी का गाड़ी है, कोई driver है. Somebody has car, somebody is the driver, somebody is driving, somebody is paying. So they give a platform and they get some cut. So we are giving a platform. We have given a platform to people to kind of. Somebody wants to help. So many people want to help others, but they don't know how to help. Because there is a problem because you don't trust people. It's difficult to trust NGOs and government and anybody. So we are saying, you just give us promise. Don't give anything, we don't take money. This organization has no bank account, we don't take money from anybody. That's a rule actually. But then you can give a promise that I want to help somebody. With that promise, our team keeps a track, and whenever some requests come, then this is picked up, we verify, and we connect both the donor and the person who needs help. This is working very fine in last. Some people have got artificial limbs, like somebody paid money and somebody got the artificial limb. We just connected two together. One person who made some changes. Looks like. Yeah. Hey, this person was in Ladakh and we help. Because you are there, you are watching, right? You have done something wrong with my people. So this person was in Ladakh, somebody helped and the help reached. I am telling again, we are not doing anything. We are just giving a platform. Somebody makes a promise, somebody gets the help. We are just the medium. Using that Ola Uber model, we are doing that. Quickly, 3-4 more slides. I will finish in next 3 minutes maximum. Again, this young player from Assam, she got hit by an arrow, and she needed the archery kit. So one person from that promise bank, he said, yes, I can send. Archery kit got purchased, and then it was sent to the SP, and SP of the district, he handed over to the girl. A girl is working, she is actually now practicing, and she said, I will get a medal for India. One girl from Kashmir, she got a hearing aid. Another girl from Jharkhand, she also got a hearing aid. They are small things actually, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 things, but they can change somebody's life actually. I think the next is the last one. Yeah, so the idea of goodness spreads by TEDxIIMSambalpur also. One lady from your fraternity, Sumita Sindhi, She has also paid money because some girl needed, some poor family, the girl is preparing for some exam, she needs library fees. There is no fees, she wants to go for a library and she was not having any fee. And I think Miss Sindhi is in our depositor list, our promise bank depositor list. So we connected with them and she has paid the money for this girl, now girl is going to library. Many more stories like that, but thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.